Okay, here we go. Unit 2, review for the geometry final. So, write the converse of the given conditional statement. So, a conditional statement is an if-then statement. So, first off, we say true or false. If a figure is a square, then it's a rectangle. That is true. Because to be a rectangle, you need to have 4 90-degree angles and opposite sides equal. A square has that. The converse is when you switch these two. So if a figure is a rectangle, then it's a square. And that is false. Because here's a rectangle, and that's not a square. Okay, find the value of the variables in the figure. Well, remember, we look at these and try to figure out, first off, before we start setting everything equal to each other or adding them up equal to 180, let's think about it. This one and this one are both acute angles. This one here is an obtuse angle. So they are not going to be, the obtuse angle is not going to be the same as the acute angle. And this one over here has an x, the other ones have a y. So we need to do something with the 3y and the 5y minus 4. Okay? But remember, they're not equal to each other. One's acute, one's obtuse. So they're not going to be equal to each other, but they are going to be supplementary. So 5y minus 4 plus 3y equal 180. So this is going to be 8y minus 4 equals 180. Add 4 to both sides. 8y equals 184. And then when you divide by 8, y is 23. So y is 23, that's y, which means this angle right here is 3 times 23, which is 69 degrees. Sorry, 89 degrees. Nope, I was right the first time. I'm just losing my mind. 3 times 23. 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 2 is 6. So this one's 69 degrees, which means this is 69 degrees. Well, we're trying to solve for x, which means we need to say 2x plus 13 is equal to 69 degrees. So we subtract 13, and we get 9 minus 3 is 6, 6 minus 1 is 5. Divide by 2, x is 28. So now we know the x and the y and the angles. Well, we don't know the 5y minus 4, but we can substitute in 23 and solve for that angle very easily. Okay, use the diagram and match each statement. Well, this looks like it got messed up. This did not print properly. This should say, I'm just going to abbreviate, angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. This is angle 4 is congruent to angle 6. This is if angle 2 is congruent to angle 8, then M is parallel to N. And this says angle 3 plus angle 6 equals 180. And this says if angle 4 plus angle 5 equal 180, then M is parallel to N. So now let's do some matching. Sorry for that screw up there, something in printing. So 1 and 5. One's on the inside, one's the outside. Those are corresponding angles. So number 1 is B. 4 and 6. Well, they're in between M and N, so they're on the inside. but they're on opposite sides of the transversal, which means we're looking for the word alternate. That's D, alternate interior angles. Number 3, if 2 is equal to 8, those are alternate exterior angles. Okay, so that's the converse of the alternate exterior angles theorem. Usually we say if they're parallel, we know those are equal. Here we're saying if they're equal, then the lines are parallel. So that's the converse, where we switch the order in which we do it. Remember, that's the switching the if and the and then. 4, 3, and 6 equal 180. Well, those are consecutive interior angles. And that leaves us with C, the converse of the consecutive interior angles. 4 plus 5 is 180, therefore lines are parallel. Okay, so you notice these two are converses of each other. Okay, number 4. It's printed right. Looks pretty good. Missing some information, aren't we? It says, given that measure of angle 1 is equal to 11x plus 33, and measure of angle 5 is 15x plus 5. So angle 1 up here is 11x plus 33. Angle 5 is 15x plus 5. Well, remember, look at these. This one's obtuse, this one's obtuse. In fact, it's like an escalator. It rides on down. Okay? So these are equal to each other. So we just say 11x plus 33 equals 15x plus 5. Subtract 11x from both sides. That gives us 4x over here. Subtract 5 from both sides, and we get 28. And when we divide by 4, we get x equal to 7. Okay? Now, number 5. It says, on yours, measure of angle 3 is equal to 6y minus 5. And the measure of angle 8 is 2y plus 9. So angle 3 is 6y minus 5. Angle 8 is 2y plus 9. Well, acute angle, obtuse angle, they come together to form a line. These are a linear pair. They are supplementary. One's acute, one's obtuse. Don't set them equal to each other. This is one of the ones when you say 2y plus 9 plus 6y minus 5 adds up to, supplementary, 180. We combine like terms, 8y's, 9 minus 5 is plus 4 equals 180. Subtract 4 from both sides, we get 8y equals 176. If we divide by 8, we come up with y is 22. Now remember, the directions just say find x, find y. But make sure you pay attention and see if it's asking you to find x, find y, find just the angle, or x and the angle. Pay attention to the directions. Okay, so it says here, given angle 2 and angle 1 are supplementary. Prove, so 2 and 1 are supplementary. Prove that M and L are parallel. Okay, that's what we're trying to prove. So, a little bit of work here. We're given that 2 and 1 are supplementary. That's given. Okay? Now, if they're supplementary, that means angle 2 plus angle 1 equal 180. And that's the definition of supplementary angles. Right? Now, we know that 1 and 3 to 180. Why? Well, because they're a linear pair. So, since both pairs are equal to 180, we can say angle 2 plus angle 1 equal angle 1 plus angle 3. And we just substituted. Now, if we take out angle 1 from each, we get angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Subtraction. And since 2 and 3 are equal, M is parallel to L. And now we just write the converse. If corresponding angles are congruent, you have parallel lines. Remember, that's the converse. We're going the opposite direction. Number 7. Again, we're just given that R is parallel to S. Hence, these. Okay? We're trying to prove that 3 and 8 are supplementary. Okay? Here we go. R is parallel to S, given, that's it. So, first off, we say, and there's a few ways to do this, but angle 3 and angle 5 are supplementary. Okay? And that's consecutive interior angle theorem. On your answer key it says same side interior. That's the same way, it's different wording. So consecutive interior angles theorem. Consecutive interior angles are are supplementary in between parallel lines. Okay? Then we know 5 and 8 are congruent vertical angles. Are congruent. Or you say definition of vertical angles. Now, once you know 3 is to 5, and 3 and 5 are supplementary, and 5 and 8 are the same, we can take the 8 and pop it in there and say angle 3 and angle 8 are supplementary. And we did that by substitution. I know a lot of people want to do transitive property there, but that's not what we're doing here. Transitive is saying this one, A is the same as B, B is the same as C, then A is the same as C. But here we're talking about supplementary angles. They're not equal to each other, so it's not going to be the transitive property. And that's it for Unit 2 review.